to another beautiful yet blustery day here in Rosendale, Wisconsin. I'm at the home of the Winnebago RC Flyers, their field, and it is mid-December. Pretty mild day for mid-December for this time of year, or this location in the country. It's probably, I'll have to post what the weather widget says. I think it's in the low 40s, but we do have pretty decent winds here, so it's a little bit cooler. I've had this engine covered up with a couple of towels to try to keep it warm, to see if we can get it to start. This will be the second time, or at least the second video, that I've run this OS FS-120 pre-surpass engine. Now today I've got the same OS F glow plug, the same 16.6 APC prop that I ran the last time, because I wasn't able to find my 15.8 or 15.6 or whatever. Maybe I don't have one. But I've also got some 15% fuel here. I think the first time I ran this, I may have just run it with FAI fuel, and that was in June. I've got some higher nitro content fuel today, specifically because of the cool temperatures. I also have some lighter fluid, which I'm probably going to put in here anyway, and hopefully help get this thing started, because it's probably sitting out here for a while and it's probably rather cold. So let's just stop talking and start running. It takes a prime really well. Ooh, it's probably hydrolock now. It takes a prime a little bit too well. I forgot about that. This particular engine really sucks fuel in there real fast, so it's very easy to over prime this thing. Which is what I succeeded in doing, it looks like. Put a little bit of lighter fluid in there and rotate this around, get this plug back in here. This one also doesn't like the nice starter doesn't like the lock on there. I don't like this at all. I forgot about this particular thing. May not be getting a run done today. so that was a nice run. This is a beautiful engine. I mean, big surprise. It's a 80s vintage OS. Of course it's a beautiful engine, but it runs really well. And it didn't take that much to start it in this cold temperature either. I just don't like the fact that my McDaniel nye starters, because this glow plug is recessed really deep in the head, it takes a thin-walled nut driver, because I've got two nut drivers and one of them won't even get on it. It takes the thin-walled nut driver to get on the glow plug, and even then it's so deeply recessed it's really tough to make sure you're getting it lined up straight. So I had to use fuel tubing on the glow plug to get it started threading in there so I could see it being threaded properly. So there are some design issues with this that I don't care for. That's one of them. The fact that my McDaniel nye starter doesn't seat on there and lock is another huge issue for me. It's almost like I'd have to put a remote glow on here, because I just don't feel comfortable having to hold it and keep my arm over this big swinging prop when I'm trying to start it. But other than that, I mean, this is a fantastic running engine. It didn't even seem to get all that hot. Well, of course, it's cooling off quickly now because everything's cooling off quickly. But anyway, that was another great run of this OS FS-120 pre-surpass engine.